Alright, chat. Say hi, YouTube. YouTube! Maxie. Primal Groudon this time. Here's the team! It's a double fight, huh? That, Primal Groudon, huh? Even the camera up is a big problem. But... I don't really know how to describe this team. Like, you know, Mega Lopunny's just good. He's got Fake Out and stuff. It's fast. He's got a Chi-Yu. He's gonna have the Primal Groudon. He's got threats. They're annoying. And there's, like, some other, like, little idiots in there or something. Pretty much the plan for turn 1 is we're just gonna Fake Out the Hawlucha. If I recall correctly with how Fake Out mechanics work, is more than likely the Incineroar is probably going to Fake Out, because he's got an Incineroar. The Fake Out, it's probably going to Fake Out the Lopunny, if I were to take a guess. It's going to Fake Out the Lopunny, and leave the Primarina alone, probably, because Lopunny is faster. But Lopunny itself has Fake Out, and it's faster, and the Incineroar, its Fake Out will go first. At least I think that's how it works. I think. So we're just going to hope that that's how that manipulation works. Hey, buddy. He's got the right orb. Uh-oh. He's gonna listen to him and not be pissed off at him. Uh-oh. Alright, asshole. Let's go. What's up, big man? Alright. The plan is we are going to Fake Out the Hawlucha. It's more than likely going to go for a Poison Jab with the Primarina. We're just going to click Hyper Voice. Perfect. The AI behaved exactly as I thought it would. Perfect. The Lucha did manage to live, though. I am okay with this, I think. I'm gonna high jump kick. I'm gonna flip turn out, I think. No. We're gonna do this instead. There goes the Lucha. Hydreigon has a pretty good matchup against the rest of his team. This is specifically here for the Groudon and potentially also the other stuff in the back. I can also U-turn out with that. I'm gonna bring the Flygon. Perfect. I was thinking he was gonna try to make me slow down and grab the wall. I do not care at all about the Primarina getting slowed down. That's fine. You can slow it down. I don't give a shit. Right. Easy picks. Easy picks. Fish. Alright. The problem with this situation that we find ourselves currently with right now is Fish and Flygon speed tie. Now the question is what is the Fish going to do here? My suspicion is the Fish is probably going to attack into the Flygon slot. So I can either break in, which means I can either go for Psychic or go for Dark Pulse here. So I can either bring in Hydreigon here, or I can bring in the Iron Hands. Now I want to do it like this, because I think the Cacturne is definitely attacking the Primarina. Perfect. Perfect! That's still gonna hurt, because it's freaking Chi-Yu. It's a demon. choices. We fake out the fish. Click U-turn. You're probably dead. In fact, I know you're dead. We can do one of two things. We can either bring in the low punny to take out the fish, or we can bring in the sandy sharks here. Now the question is, does he bring in the Camerupt, or does he bring in the Primal Groudon? My suspicion, my guess here, is that he's probably going to bring in the Camerupt. So I want to bring in the low punny. Out here making all the correct calls. So here's what we can do here. We can, I think we just Drain Punch. I'm trying to think, do I want to use, exactly do I want to use my Fake out here? Because I want to Volt Switch out, I want to bring in the Sandy Shocks to prep for the Groudon. We know the fish is locked in. It is locked in on Dark Pulse. Lopunny does resist Dark Pulse. It's not very... It's relatively frail. It should live a Dark Pulse. It should live a Dark Pulse. I want to preserve the air balloon on the Sandy Shocks that I have on it. I don't want to lose that. If Lopunny dies, Lopunny dies. But it shouldn't die? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we are pretty much getting set up here to just clean up this game. We are now perfectly in position here. We're going to take these two out. You're dead. You're dead. Probably. Perfect. Now, the reason why we want the Sandy Shocks in here is because we're going to use the Groudon's Desolate Land against itself. Groudon is going to give my Sandy Shocks here a special attack. Its special defense is not as high as its physical defense, and it is a Fire Ground type, which means it is weak to ground. Sandy Shocks is in position to just instantly take it out, along with the Lopunny. So thank you for the Proto Boost. You're gonna die. This game is over. The high jump kick in tandem with the earth power, you're not living. And down you go. That's Maxie. A nice primal, idiot. That went perfectly. Now bro thinks you're not him anymore. He's leaving. Yeah, you ain't him. Yeah, cause you suck. I guess that's like sort of the game's justification. Try to be like, oh, I caught it, but like, it said like, I owned you in a Pokemon battle, so I decided to leave or something. Ah, whatever. Oh, you made a grave mistake, huh? Alright, nice meme. Get out of here. Get! Well, and you two. Well, I'm just glad that fight went exactly perfectly how I mapped it out in my brain. Very, very good, very cool. Anywho, well, as always, in order to catch these live, as always, both on Twitch and YouTube, on twitch.tv/Daharumba. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good YouTube algo shit.